Hello guys, welcome back to the video. This video is going to be about breeding hamsters. Well, not the right way, just how I do it. So yeah, I've got baby hamsters again, and I've got more than last time. I've got 6 now. Last time I had 3. So yeah, at the start of last time I had 9, and then I had 3. So yeah, that was quite sad, and I just learnt from my mistakes and stuff, and how to make the hamster happier and stuff. So yeah, it's nearly about 2 weeks. The baby hamsters right now, they're nearly about 2 weeks old. And so yeah, I'm gonna put you step by step, a few ways how you can breed hamsters and get a good amount and stuff, and make sure the female hamster, the mother, is safe and stuff. And the male as well, and the female. When they breed, you want it to be safe and stuff. And luckily with me, my hamsters are tame as that, and they're tame with each other as well when they meet. So yeah, what's pretty good. So step 1, in my kind of way, you want to have obviously 2 hamsters, but you want to have kind of like a friendship bond with them would be good. Some people do them as like a side hustle business thing with hamsters, and I don't really like. They're rodents, yeah, at the end of the day, but you're not going to be feed. Well, in UK and England and stuff, it's illegal to feed rodents to snakes, so there's no point even doing that. But it's nice to breed some hamsters now and then and stuff, and I might start doing that for Christmas, every year. So yeah, so yeah, you want that. You want to have a good friendship bond with the hamsters, the male and the female. And then if you've got more hamsters, you've got another female, 2 females. I would have 2 females between 1 male, maybe, just so the male doesn't get too stressed out if you're doing more. But I'm just going to be sticking with 1 for this set. So yeah, you want to have a good friendship bond with the hamsters. With that, what I mean is feeding them food, handling them, and make sure they haven't got wet tail, they haven't got problems, they haven't got any broken bones. You want to make sure if there is any problems, take them to the vets. They will ask you, to pay them and stuff, but it is, at the end of the day, yeah, they're small, but would you do it with a dog or a rat or something like that, and you would, or with bearded dragon or leopard gecko or something like that, or even a snake. It's a fear, right? So yeah, you're going to do that. I'm going to try and make this video quick as possible as well, because I don't have that much storage on my phone. So yeah, step 2, you do want the enclosure to be nice and clean, but you also want it to be, when you introduce the hamsters, so this is introducing the hamsters, step 2, you also want the hamsters to be at least, I would say about 4 months old, 3-4 months old. Stuff like that, maybe 3 months old, maybe. I can't remember when I did mine, but mine was like young, but it wasn't too young. It was a sensible amount. I have got written it down somewhere. I think it's in my phone, I don't know. Maybe it's in one of my books. So yeah, when you do that, you want it to be a good age, and you also, the females are more territorial in the cage, so you want to put the female in with the male. Or if it's not a cage and you've got a different enclosure or whatever, suits you, fancies, whatever, then that's fine. But for me, I have cages. I have 2 cages. They're decent size. I do have another massive cage, but I haven't used it, so, because I don't need it. So yeah. So when you do that, you introduce them. Females are going to be well, it depends on the hamster, but it's always best to put the female in with the male, and do not, pretty much, unless you're pretty sure and you want to risk it, is put the male with the female, because it could again end up in bad. So you want to put the female with the male, and you leave it, and you'll know if they're doing it, obviously. And then step 3 kind of is to, well, we're still in step 2. Step 2 is you want to know, is when you still know when they're kind of like finished, is the male won't be really finished. He'll want to keep on doing it. But the female will know, okay? So you want to listen to the female, kind of, not listen, but like, this is where the animal bit comes into us, into people who love hobbies and stuff. It's a bit weird, yeah, but just, you know, just to be safe and stuff. You don't want them to have a scrap and stuff, and you don't want to be losing the female, you don't want to lose a male. Because no one wants that, because they're your pets and stuff or whatever. So yeah, wait for the female after they keep going for a bit and pit stops. It'll be like from here, and then they'll do it, and then they keep doing it for like at the start, and then they'll do it for about 7 minutes maybe to 10 minutes, and then if it goes past 12 minutes, that's when you want to separate them, I would say, or maybe 10 minutes I would separate them. And just start from there, go to there, go to there, and go to there. Maybe on the 4th or the 3rd one, she'll start being a bit more like, you know, moving around and stuff. There will be nibbling and stuff and moving, but the female will get in position, and that's all in the nature. That's all in mothers. That's all the mother and stuff. So it's fine. Don't worry about that. So yeah. And then step 3, I think, or step 4. Well, I can't remember which step. I think we're step 3. So step 3, with that is you want to obviously put the female back. It will be fine. You would rather want loose hamsters everywhere than you want 2 loose hamsters everywhere than them fighting each other. Trust me, it has not happened to me, but I've seen videos and I have seen it in real life with other people's hamsters, and before when I was younger, so you do not want that because it's a nasty sight. And you also want to put it where it is when they're doing it, in a nice, quiet environment, and stuff like that. But what's also good is to maybe hold one of the hamsters, the female outside the hamster cage and the male hamster cage, or the other way around, make them sniff a bit, and you know, they might like try and lick each other, or they might try and bite each other, whatever, but it's perfectly fine. It'd be like little nips and stuff like that on the noses, but it's fine. And they'll do a lot of sniffing as well, what's even good. And then you can do step 2. So yeah. Step 3. Step 3 is basically you put the hamster back, obviously. Got loose hamsters on the floor, it's fine. You don't want them, you rather want that than them fighting. And then when you have them back, straight away, pretty much on day 2, you should be seeing signs already. Hamster will be a bit different. Make sure that she's not in a proper hot environment. Obviously, I've got vivariums in my room. I was showing you the video of what my room fully looks like now. You can see a little bit in the background in the mirror there. But yeah, you want it to be proper, not too hot, because it can stress the female out, because she's already, you know, getting hot and stuff. If she has like 10 babies or 11 babies, or even 9 babies, or, you know, around there, she's feeling really hot anyway, and she's got that fur and stuff. So I know they're desert animals and stuff like that, but this kind of heat is not very, you know, you want it to be nice and like comfort, I would say, nice and comfort. So, you know, put them in the bathroom at night. Try not moving around too much on the 7th day. It can take to 15 to 17 days, I'll say, around there, for them to give birth. So yeah, it is alright. And if you are planning to sell the hamsters, I sell them like around about, it's literally just a month, maybe. So maybe like 4 weeks and 3 days, maybe. So for that, a month and 3 days. A month and 5 days, somewhere around there. But yeah, you do want to separate them from the mother, but it depends and stuff like that. So when you've done step 3 and you've put her in a nice place, you leave her there until the babies come. So yeah, got to wait 15, 17 days. And then when you do that, is you obviously you can still refill the water and food, but you want to replace them every day. And then when the babies do come, and you want to be checking up every day. As soon as the babies, the babies are there, do not freak the mother out, whatever you do. Do not try and freak her out, but if you do, try and tame her back with food. Food is key. Food is really key in this, I would say, and stuff like that. And it is noise. You want to keep them away from noise as well. At the very young age, when they're pinkies and they haven't got any fur. Mine's got like fur on there. What's nice. And then, so yeah, you want to make them because the mum will just eat them. So yeah, so that's step 4 is pretty much replace the food and stuff like that. And the water. Soon as you see the babies, on the first day you see them, mark it or count it, how many days it is pretty good to know how old they are and stuff. So yeah. So when you've done that, when they first start getting hair and stuff, and you can see hair on them, it is pretty. Don't handle them for at least 3.5 weeks. But don't handle them if they're in 3 weeks. Whatever you do not do that, because the mother can still get angsty. She can chuck them away, take them away. I think they are called pups, but I'll just call them baby hamsters, So yeah, so when you've done that, when you've got your babies, after a while, you can put them back where the hamster cage was normally. You don't have to put them into, because remember, they drink from, what was it? They drink from the mum. So yeah, I believe hamsters have 6. I believe. Oh, I forgot what they're called. But yeah, basically females have 6 nipples, and luckily I've got 6 babies, so it's alright. They can be all fed. It's like kittens and stuff and dogs. So yeah, it's all good. And then they keep doing that, and then the final step 5, is when it is like separating them. And as soon as they're all pretty much drinking out of the bottle and eating, and as soon as they're pretty much doing that, and they're a pretty good size, and they're like half of the adult size, maybe a little bit smaller than half of the adult size and a little bit smaller than that. So then you want to separate them. So yeah, that's pretty much it. 5 steps. If I've got anything wrong, then I'm sorry. But yeah, that's how I do it. Hopefully this can help you. Make sure it's not like too much noise. But yeah, like I said, my hamsters are used to me. All of my animals are used to my voice, so I can go high and I can go low, and it's alright. So yeah, I had my hamsters literally in another room for like nearly 2 weeks, and stuff like that. So yeah, stay safe, guys. Hope you like this video. If you've got any more questions, please do comment, and I will try my very best to try and answer them. Like and subscribe, because it will really help, and it will show everybody that sorry guys, it will show everybody that, well, to me pretty much, and my family, that I'm doing something. This is what I love. I love animals, and I love showing people and stuff. So this is a very different way, like digital and YouTube, and not really my thing, but I'm gonna give it a go. So did my first YouTube video a few months ago, and yeah, but now I'm getting more stuff, and I'm learning. I'm doing college and stuff like that. So yeah, just like and subscribe, guys. Comment in below if you need support, and I'll try and help you the best I can. Have a good one, guys.